Myles Garrett is no stranger to pressure. Week after week, he battles against some of the toughest offensive lines in football, chasing down quarterbacks and wrecking game plans. But this week, the pressure didn't come from the field. It came from the headlines. Out of nowhere, the Cleveland Browns defensive superstar found himself at the center of wild trade rumors that linked him to the Philadelphia Eagles. The news sent shockwaves through the league, with social media buzzing, insiders speculating, and fans questioning whether the face of the Browns could actually be on his way out of Cleveland. For a player whose name has become synonymous with dominance and loyalty, it was an unexpected and uncomfortable spotlight. The rumor mill started turning after several major outlets, including Bleacher Report, claimed that Philadelphia's general manager, Howie Roseman, had explored the possibility of acquiring Garrett before the trade deadline. Given Roseman's reputation as one of the most aggressive deal-makers in the league, the idea didn't seem impossible. After all, the Eagles have never been shy about making bold moves, and adding a generational talent like Myles Garrett would instantly turn an already elite defense into something terrifying. But even with all the talk, the idea of Garrett leaving Cleveland felt far-fetched. Still, in today's NFL, where loyalty often takes a backseat to business, fans couldn't help but wonder if there might be some truth behind the noise. For several days, the speculation continued to grow. Sports radio shows debated the potential trade. Fans imagined different scenarios, and analysts questioned what it would take for the Browns to even consider parting with their defensive cornerstone. Then, finally, Garrett broke his silence. When reporters asked him about the rumors and the Eagles' supposed interest, he stayed calm and composed, showing the same poise that makes him so dominant on the field. "That's got nothing to do with me," Garrett said when asked about the situation. What Howie and the Eagles choose to talk to Andrew about. I haven't heard anything about those talks. And with that single response, Garrett effectively shut down one of the most talked about stories of the week. His words were simple, but they carried weight. It was a reminder that while the NFL is a business, Garrett's focus remains on the game itself, on his teammates, on his city, and on the grind that made him one of the league's best defenders. For Cleveland fans, it was the reassurance they needed. This wasn't just another star looking for a way out. This was their leader, their captain, their defensive monster, reaffirming that his commitment to the Browns hasn't changed. It was a moment that spoke volumes about character, maturity, and loyalty, in an era where those qualities can sometimes feel rare. To understand why this story caused such a stir, you have to understand what Myles Garrett means to Cleveland. Since being drafted first overall in 2017, he's been more than just a player. He's been the identity of the franchise. In a city that's seen its fair share of heartbreak and disappointment, Garrett has been a symbol of hope, power, and pride. Over the years, he's totaled more than 110 sacks, forced 21 fumbles, and established himself as one of the most dominant edge rushers in the modern era. He's the type of player who changes the entire game plan of opposing teams, the kind of rare talent every coach dreams about building a defense around. The Browns recognized his importance early and made sure he felt valued. They rewarded him with a 4-year, $160 million extension, making him one of the highest-paid non-quarterbacks in the entire league. That deal placed him in elite company, just behind stars like T.J. Watt and Jamar Chase, according to ESPN. But even with the money and accolades, Garrett has always carried himself with humility and focus. He doesn't chase headlines, he creates them with his play. This season has been no different. Halfway through the campaign, he's already recorded 10 sacks, including a jaw-dropping 5-sack performance in Week 8 against New England. His consistency and dominance have kept the Browns' defense among the best in football, even as the team has struggled to find rhythm on offense.